Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Shineability Show. If you haven't been here before, my name is Robin Carberry. I am a business and a personal development coach, and I come here live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to offer some tips on career, your business, and your life, just to make things a little bit brighter and shinier for you. So what am I here to talk about today? And oh, by the way, as you come in, please say hey, let me know you're here. Just drop a comment if you want to, drop a question if you want to, always open to discussion and love to chat with you. But let's circle back to today's topic. What am I here to talk about today? So I received an email from somebody that I subscribed to the other day where the title, the subject of the email was over 50% of Americans hate their job. And I had been thinking about doing a blog post about this anyway, so it just seemed like serendipity timing for me to come on and talk about what the 8 signs are that it's time to quit your job, or at the very least, start actively exploring other options. So I have notes here because I need notes to make sure I capture all the high points. 8 signs. So the first sign is you just hate it. Like getting up in the morning and either walking across your house to your office because you're still working remotely, or working remotely because of the current situation, or getting in your car or doing your commute is just something you don't want to do. You hit snooze over and over and over again because you just hate your job. So that's sign number 1. Sign number 2, it's making you stressed and sick. So there are studies all over the place that talk about the effects of stress on your body, and stress will make you sick. So going to a job over and over again that makes you stressed and sick is just not a good thing for you long term. It's time to start thinking about something else if that's how it's making you feel. If there's no room for growth is another reason why it's time to either quit your job or look for other alternatives. Maybe you've maxed out in terms of where you can go up the ladder, or maybe you've maxed out in terms of where you want to go on the ladder. Maybe those next step ups aren't something that you're even interested in doing. Maybe you've sort of maxed out on the pay scale and you've gotten to the point for your position, you are really at the top level. So each year when it comes time to talk about compensation, you get a bare minimum percentage bump up, and that's not really enough for you. So that's another reason why it's time to explore other options. Let's see, reason number 4. The things you believe in and hold dear are not in sync with the company culture. This is more important than most people think. It's really difficult to go to some place every day to work if the company's stated values are not your values. You are experiencing cognitive dissonance on a regular basis. And that might be something that you can sort of put to the back of your mind and think is unimportant, but that does add to stress. So just think about how you might feel if what you were doing was in sync with what you believe. You would feel like a more complete person. You'd feel more you, and that's a good thing, right? Next reason. You have skills that are transferable to other opportunities. And I promise you, this is true of every single person who's listening to this. You have skills that are transferable to other opportunities. You may not know right now what those opportunities are, or even be able to really define those skills that are transferable. That is something that I help my clients with all the time, every single day. In fact, I developed a course called Your License to Shine, which is 100% about this very thing. And why did I do that? Because when I was in this place, when I was in the job, and I was trying to find other options, I really didn't know how to define my skills and how to figure out where to transfer them or where they were transferable to. So that is 100% what my course is about. If you want to check that out, let me know in the comments. I am happy to drop a link for you. Next point is you want to make a difference. And that's not happening in the place you are right now. Gen Xers, like people in other generations, you get to a certain point in your life, let's call it midlife because that's what people call it, and you think differently about things. It's just totally natural. Maybe your kids are growing up, they don't need you as much anymore. And you're sort of looking back like what the journey has been and what the journey might look like going forward, because if we are in good health and are very fortunate, we're going to live, hey, maybe another 40 more years plus, and we're probably going to be working for a good chunk of that. So why not do something that helps you make a living and make a difference at the same time, give back at the same time? That's possible, even if it's not happening in your current job. So number eight reason why you should consider quitting your day job or looking for other alternatives is that you want more. And it's okay to want more. If you follow me at all, you know I talk about this all the time. You shouldn't feel guilty for wanting more. It's not that you're not grateful if you want more. Wanting more actually is like an expansion of yourself to give more to the universe. So that's okay. So maybe you want more money, maybe you want more freedom, maybe you want more flexibility, maybe you want more meaning. All those things are okay. And if you are feeling that way, then it is time to consider other options. So that's all I have for today. I appreciate y'all joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. If you have any questions, of course, just drop me a comment and let me know. And then I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.